All right. I hope you had a good time listening to us and following us on the series on Christmas. And I hope you are having a good time celebrating Christmas. I'm already wearing the red, so Merry Christmas. All right, so I want to talk about something very important. This should be the last series for the year. I advise that you take some of the things I will say very seriously, because they would really help you. A few things, some things you know already, some maybe you're hearing them in a different way today. So I want to talk about how to prepare for a new year. All right. We have looked at 2026. A lot of us who go to church, who are religious, have already said a lot of things. 2026 will be a good year. 2026, I will do this, I will do that, and I will do, you have a lot of optimistic plans for the next year. All right. And we all know that the next year will not be the year of signs and wonders if you do not do things that bring signs and wonders. Okay, so the next year will only be as powerful as what your decisions. All right, so there is nothing different. The sun does not rise from the west on January 1st. There is really nothing different. It's the same sun. It's the same you. It's the same. It's just a Gregorian calendar. Okay, there are other calendars that don't even start on January 1st. There are calendars that are already in 2026. Okay, so the most popular calendar we use out there is what we're following now. So there is really, I would say there's nothing special about a day, January 1st. Okay, so what makes it special is what you do. And I am often against the idea, or not in support, I won't say I'm indifferent, I'm against the idea of New Year resolutions. Okay, on the 1st of January, you say you do this, you do that. I have found over time that it doesn't work. Specifically, maybe it works for some people, but because of that euphoria about a new year and a new day in the new year, there's this ginger, there's this motivation to say things you do, but you never end up doing them. So I am really not a fan of New Year resolutions. I don't do New Year resolutions. I believe if I want to start doing something, I just start doing it. I don't need. In fact, I would prefer to start doing something on the 13th of January rather than the 1st of January. Now, starting things on the first day of the month has a way of shaping your mind to be consistent. Make no mistake about that. But with the euphoria around the New Year day, I really do not buy into the idea of starting things on a new year. That you can if it works for you. All right. So, but I want to talk about a few points. I have about 8 of them. So we'll look at them. I'll talk about 2 today, and then we'll take it up from there. So the very first thing I want to talk about is don't be under pressure. Don't try to prove to anybody that the year is ending now. People are taking stock of their life, counting their milestones. They went to see the British Prime Minister, they went to see the French Prime Minister, they went to the North Pole, South Pole, they had $10 million in their account, they were able to buy an island in the Caribbean, and you are still thinking about it, like, what is wrong with my life? Am I still a human being? Do these guys, do they have 2 heads? All right, so comparison is the big killer of dreams, is the big killer of motivation. So when you look at some of these things, and begin to compare yourself, you will not go far. All right. So, and again, people's contexts are different. People can come and tell you, oh, they've done this, they've done that. And they really do not tell you the stories, how they got there. All right. They can tell you they went to see the British Prime Minister and they forgot to tell you, or they chose not to tell you that their father has a friend who works for the British Prime Minister. Or there was some kind of link somewhere. They just tell you as if it happened they just fell from the sky and went to see the British Prime Minister. So do not compare yourself. Do not be under pressure to impress. Do not be under any pressure to recount if you've not achieved anything that you think, based on the measures of worldly success, you are alive and you have seen the end of the year. That is enough to be, to be grateful for. All right, those standards were set by human beings, not God. God did not set those standards for you. You should be more concerned about what God wanted you to achieve, what God wanted to do, His marking scheme for your life. All right, so I would talk about the next point tomorrow. I will take it from there. God bless you.